Hi everybody, it's Lisa Murray here, hanging out with Carl on the Two Chef Show.
Sharing what we know.
And today we're going to talk about meat.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about marinating meat, the importance of doing that. It's just critical in so many different types of recipes. I know that whenever you do your deep fried turkey for me, that's got to sit in some brine.
Yes, it does.
How long does it sit in that brine?
We like to at least 12 hours. At least if you can do 24, even better, you know. But at least 12 to get it, to allow it to really soak up that brine real good. And for turkey, it's very important. Chicken as well, but turkey definitely, because you need it to retain moisture.
Right.
Right. And if it doesn't, then I don't know who likes dry turkey.
Nobody.
Right. But
it's just a critical step. It really is, in terms of a lot of different meats. Now, when you're smoking stuff for the truck, that's a long process too.
It is. I have I would like to say evolved with some of my philosophies on some things. I do still brine quite a bit, but there's things that I used to brine that I no longer brine or marinade or whatever else. So every meat is different, and I handle it differently. Every cut, every type. We marinate some things, we brine some things, and some things we don't. Like we were discussing, like with pulled pork, and I did do a video on this. Interestingly enough, it was on my TikTok, and I may put it on YouTube as well. But with pulled pork, for a long time, we used to brine it.
Yeah.
We'd stab it. The difference with things like pulled pork, opposed to chicken, turkey, and other cuts of meat that are thick, is that pulled pork, you're going to pull it afterwards.
Right.
So you can apply all the moisture and everything you need. It's already moist. Pork is moist. You don't have to worry about it. But still, you can apply flavor, everything else. But with these other types of meat, what we found and learned is that the brine is always a plus.
Yep.
A marinade is a plus. You add flavor into that, right? And the longer you let it set, the better.
Yep. And I have found that whenever I take the time, and sometimes I don't have the time, but when I take the time, even if it's just for an hour, it makes a difference.
Yep.
So even if I can think about it at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and get chicken marinated before, or pork chops or whatever I'm going to do for dinner, try to get that figured out earlier rather than later. I mean, I can always fudge it and get a sauce on it and it'll be good, but it's better if it's got a marinade. It just is. So one of the easiest marinades that I know, I wanted to share with you guys today. I've got 9 chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are one of the favorite chicken cuts that we like here.
That's my favorite.
It's just a really nice, moist. It's funny because, when Brian and I first got married, he wouldn't eat anything but chicken breast. And so I told you I had to switch over and eat chicken breast. And I was always eating dark meat my whole life. I always got the drumstick. That's what I always wanted. Sunday after church, we'd always go over to Hathaway's in North Carolina and pick up a big old bucket. And being the oldest of 5 kids, I would have to go grab quick before my brothers got a hold of those drumsticks, because there wasn't so many in that bucket, and everybody wanted the drumstick. But the thighs are really, really delicious, and he, over the years, has kind of decided that he likes the thighs better. So it's really easy.
Man.
Yeah. Sometimes it just takes a little time. So anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to show you how I do it, which is easy, because this is going to go in the refrigerator. And like I said, it could be for an hour or it could go for 2 days. 24 hours is as long as I've ever done it before on any marinade. Yeah. But overnight for sure.
Right.
Can't hurt. So this makes it easy for you. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to sort of make it where it's sort of, you can set it down and you can start pouring stuff in. And what we've got is about, what do you think, 1/3 cup of brown sugar.
Yeah, roughly close to half, but yeah.
And then we've got a zested lemon. That's pretty much an entire lemon. And then we've got some soy sauce. Carl, how much soy sauce?
3 tablespoons.
Okay. And then if you want to pour some olive oil down in there, just enough that we can get it coating everything.
Tell me when.
I will. Let's see. I think that's good. All right, if you'll hold her steady there, I'm going to then put into the bag some minced garlic, and the more the merrier as far as I'm concerned on that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, actually if you'll hand me a knife, let that set up against there, yeah. I'm going to chop some parsley, rough chop it. And I'm also going to I'm going to pull some thyme. Remember to do it the opposite direction and then your leaves just fall right off. Just try to avoid getting those sticks in there because nobody likes to eat sticks. And sometimes the way this marinade is, I just take it straight from here right into the pan.
Okay.
So, you know, what you got in there with you is what you're going to be cooking. So
I like that too. I've seen people marinate some stuff and then they remove it, like from the.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
I don't
out what
know
the point of that was.
I don't know, and you know what? Maybe they know more than I do. Well, that's not far fetched, but still, I appreciate the stuff that's on there. So I mean, I figured if you don't like it, probably don't marinate it in it.
Right.
But
That would be my suggestion as well.
I get it that there are some things that you don't want, but I'm referring to like herbs and things like that. Well, let's clean that up. No, that's flavor.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
I mean, I get the stick stuff though. Thyme is one of those herbs that you
Yeah.
do have to kind of be a little bit more. Because Brian would let me know in a heartbeat at the dinner table. You know, don't even be. I'm not kidding. Why is this? What is this in my mouth? Why did this not get taken out? He's not that brazen, but he does let me know if he accidentally gets something he's not supposed to, or he doesn't think he's supposed to have gotten. Okay, that's good. All right, little toss of salt and peppers, the last two pieces of the puzzle.
Okay.
I'll bring it over so you can see how much I'm going to put in. Big old handful. Big old handful. You want to salt that chicken on the front end, not the back.
Yeah.
That's the way that chicken works.
Just like turkey or poultry, it helps it retain the moisture.
Yeah. So we're going to seal this sucker up, and I'm going to do a little massage. Get everybody mixed up together, get that brown sugar and the oil and everything. I'm going to check to make sure we've got enough oil in there. If we need to add some more, we can. And this just goes in the refrigerator, guys. Just stick it in the refrigerator. Don't forget that it's there. And you've got your dinner ready almost. I mean, prep's done.
Yeah.
Throw a little pasta salad together. Throw everything like it is in the pan. Little olive oil. And you're good. Side salad. You're done. So that's what it looks like. And it's super easy. But I wanted you guys to know about the ingredients to that because it's simple. And almost every single thing in here, in this particular marinade, you're going to already have in your kitchen. You might not have the fresh thyme, you might not have the fresh parsley, but you've certainly got that dried. And you can just use that dried too if you don't have the fresh. So anyway, listen, I hope you guys have found some value in this. If you did, do us a favor, like and share. Don't forget to ring that bell, Carl.
Ring the bell.
Yeah. And we'll see you soon on another Two Chef Show, sharing what we know. Take care.